Do you really need a budget to build wealth? That's one of the questions I've been asked recently, so I decided to do a video. Is this a question that you've wondered about yourself? If so, this video is for you. I got you, sis. Hey, financial besties. How you doing? How you been? And if you're new to my channel, my name is Malika. I am the founder and financial coach for Fabulous Financials. I achieved financial independence and retired early in my 40s and moved abroad for a better quality of life. Now I focus on my hard work, which is to help Black women over 30 manage money with ease and build wealth to live whatever you love. If that's your vibe, then I think we should be friends. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell while you're down there so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So welcome. Now let's get into it. Do you really need a budget to build wealth? My opinion? No. No, you don't. I know that might surprise some people, especially in the financial space, and with me being a financial coach, but I don't believe you need a budget to build wealth. I don't have a budget. In fact, I'm anti-budget. I'm anti-traditional budgets. Why? Because traditional budgets create cookie cutter percentages and cookie cutter categories and tell you where your money should be allocated. I'm not a robot. You're not a robot. My life does not fit into the box that someone else has established. Yours doesn't either. So I don't believe that I should manage my money based on someone else's predetermined box. However, there is one very, very important thing that you do need to build wealth. And that is you need to know where your money goes. How many people do we know that are celebrity multimillionaires that found bankruptcy because they didn't know where their money was going, or they spent more than they earned? How many people do we know who won the lottery, multi-millions in the lottery, and they're broke 5 years later? It's because they did not know where their money was going. They spent more than they won. So knowing where your money goes is the key to not only building wealth, but maintaining your wealth. So do you know where your money goes? If I asked you today, how much do you spend every month? Would you be able to answer me within 30 seconds? Even if I gave you more time, would you be able to answer me accurately? That's the key, accurately. Because most people, they don't know where their money goes. Most people, when they answer that question, they will think about their bills, like their rent, their utilities, their cell phone, their car payment, their credit card bill. They will add up all of their bills and say, this is how much I spend every month. 9 times out of 10, that mental math is wrong. That mental math is usually wrong because most people lose sight completely of all of the non-essential things that they buy throughout the month. In fact, let me correct myself. I wouldn't call it non-essential things because it's not all non-essentials, but most people lose sight of the variable expenses that they have throughout the month. such as how much you spend on groceries every month. You probably think you spend, let's say, $300 a month. But if you were to track your grocery expenses for 1 to 3 months, you spend more than you think you do. Another example is dining out. A lot of people think, oh, I don't eat out that much. I usually buy groceries and cook at home. Well, how many times do you order Uber Eats? How many times do you stop by Starbucks real quick? Or how many times do you buy Starbucks that is inside the Target while you're shopping? Anything you eat or drink that you consume outside of your house that you did not prepare yourself, that's considered dining out. So if you were to add up all of those here and there, last minute, oh, by the way, type trips to the corner store to buy your snacks, to Starbucks, and all the different fast food places, and the quick happy hours, and the quick meetup with your friends, you spend a lot more on dining out than you think. You don't have to tell me. Be honest with yourself, sis. So, if you don't know where your money goes, let's get to what this video is really about. I'm always here to help you. And this is what I would do if I didn't know where my money went. I would sit down at my dining room table or my desk in my home office, because this might take a while, so get comfortable. I would pull 3 months of my bank statements. If you spend on your regular daily expenses using your debit card, pull 3 months of your bank statements. If you use a credit card for everyday expenses, pull 3 months of your credit card statements. And sit down with those statements and look at those transactions. Get 2 highlighters. Use a green one and a yellow one. Whatever color you have available, just make sure one of them is yellow. Use the green one and go through and highlight all of the transactions that were for needs and essentials, things that were essential to your day-to-day life, okay? And for all of the other transactions that were not needs or essentials, highlight them yellow. And when you're done, look at how much yellow is on the pages. Look at how much yellow is on the pages. Now, the second thing I want you to do is let's go back and evaluate those yellow transactions. Now I want you to ask yourself 3 questions about those yellow transactions. Number 1, do you even remember what you bought? Do you even remember what that transaction was for? I ask you that because sometimes they be like, girl, I don't even know what I spent. You don't know where your money goes. The second question I want you to ask yourself is, if you remember what you bought and what that transaction was for, was it for something that you value? Was it for something that's important to you? Now, it may not meet the green category of needs and essentials, but it may still be something you value, such as we just had Mother's Day. So you took your mother out to dinner, or you may have ordered your mom some flowers, or you may have taken your grandma to the nail salon to get a mani-pedi. So while those things aren't needs and essentials, because you spent them on someone that you love for a very special occasion, they are probably very important to you, and the expense was for something you value. So that's important for you to recognize. Did I spend this on something I value? So needs and essentials and your values are very, very important expenses, and those are okay. The third question I want you to ask yourself is, if it's not something I valued, is this money something I could have used in a different way for something that's more important, such as saving and investing so you can build wealth. Be honest with yourself when you ask yourself that question. How many of those yellow transactions fall under the first and third category? You don't remember what it was, or it's money spent on something that was not important to you and could have been spent on something more important. Those are the expenses that you could be reallocating towards building wealth. The reason why it's important to know where your money goes is so that you can, number one, make sure that your money is doing what you want it to do. And if not, you have the control to redirect it and tell your money what you want it to do. And as long as your money is working for you and doing what you want it to do, you can build wealth, sis. If you have any questions about evaluating your expenses or redirecting your funds so you can save and invest, please leave them in the comments below and I'll do more videos for you. And if you like this video, please hit that like button, give me a thumbs up, and turn on that notification bell while you're down there so you'll know when I post that next video. Until next time, bye for now.